Good morning. This is a video of my 1993 Honda Civic CX two-door hatchback. She has 122,000 miles on her at the moment. I bought this car over the summer and decided to rebuild the engine. She's a good little car, strong transmission, good engine, and I expect she'll last a good long while. I'll do once around here, look at the top, look at the undersides, look at the rust on the quarter panels. You can see she does have a little bit of rust on this side. And on the back here, there will soon be rust popping through as well. This car does have hood damage from a rear-end accident that happened before I purchased the car. Purchased the car in the summer of 2017. We also have a dent in the door where somebody doored my car. I tried to get that out with hot water and a plunger and even a hammer, but I don't have proper access, so I can't get that out. She does have 175/70 R13 studded Hankook winter tires. They now have, I bought them used, one season on them, and I went up to a junkyard for another $100 and got a set of wheels. So all said and done, this car has $250 worth of tires and wheels on it at the moment. In addition, it came with a almost brand new set of Aspen Touring all-season tires, 175/70 R13s. They work great in the snow and on the ice as well. Definitely saved my rear end a few times, but cool. Go ahead and open the hood. Prop. So this is a D15 V8, as you can see down there, with the S20A000 transmission designation on that, which means that this is a CX model car. It has an 8-valve head, 1,493 cubic inch displacement, timing belt driven, single overhead camshaft non-VTEC engine. Still uses the distributor. Had replaced the cap, rotor, and igniter coil in the distributor. The timing is run all the way retarded. I replaced the air filter, cleaned out the throttle body, which made the car significantly faster as it was severely obstructed. Yeah, I got the head remachined and put a new head gasket and new piston rings in the car, in addition to new seals for the distributor and the spark plug wires. This car does come with an air conditioning unit, as you can see, as well as a radiator, and the radiator is about the size of a large pizza, so it's very small. But so is the engine. It's got 70 horsepower and 83 pound-foot of torque, so it's not the peppiest engine in the world, but it'll get you there. It certainly will. I'd like to take this car up into the mountains with its studded tires, and you can do some pretty insane things. I say studded tires are a miracle. It does need new engine mounts. As you can see, they're looking a little worn, and yeah, the engine mount down there by the AC bracket is completely worn. But, yep. Pull out the oil dipstick. It is, if I can get it to focus. Drip a little oil on my engine. Oh well. She still burns a little oil, but but that's because some oil pan nuts are not on the engine and it's leaking oil onto the exhaust manifold, so it sits at a stoplight. It smells like burning oil. Let's see, new fuel filter. Mark the battery terminal with red tape. That's positive, so don't touch the positive in the body, or positive and negative. You shock yourself. Yeah. She does not have anti-lock brakes. She does have power assist brakes, but she does not have power assist steering. A stock steering rack. Coolant reservoir. As you can see, the radiator support, front core, is bent. And this does not allow the hood to shut entirely properly. She does latch properly, but if you might have seen in the beginning of the video, over here the hood does not sit flush with the fender. There's a slight gap in between there, about the width of your pinky finger. I did have to replace the corner lamp because that was busted, and the headlights are severely out of adjustment due to being bent. Underneath of the car, everything looks well and good. Exhaust bolts have been somewhat rounded off. But I got new lower ball joint boots and new axles on this car, as well as transmission fluid swap. This is a manual transmission car. There is a slight popping whenever you go over large amounts of bumps. The suspension. But otherwise, the underside of the car looks good. Sometimes it takes a couple tries to get the hood to shut proper. See, she doesn't pop up anymore, but as you can see, there is a nice gap between that. Clear coat is starting to come off. She could use another coat of clear, but the paint has held up relatively well. Fuel filler door also doesn't like to shut. Go ahead and give you a look at the interior. I put a new window regulator in this car because that was broken. The window was sitting cockeyed. Let's see. What is this? Honda of Canada. Yep, black interior. Slight tear on the seat from use. But only 122,394-ish miles, which is 50,000 or 30,000 or whatever miles lower than it's normally in this car. The heater control is busted. To change the heat, you have to go into the hood and open up the valve. In addition, the pocket is slightly busted. There is a functioning ashtray with maple seeds in it, and cigarette lighter. This is an original stereo in the car. There's a manual transmission. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then all the way over and back for reverse. Sometimes you'll be sitting in first when you're going in the driveway and try to put it in reverse and it won't go, but it's a fart. The carpets are in good condition because there's been these really hefty floor mats in there, but there is a slight tear in the carpeting over there as a result of people using the dead pedal and hitting it with their foot. Passenger floor well looks good as well. Cassette tapes, all the essentials in the glove box. Gotta slam it shut. Let's see. Go ahead and look in the back. Back floor wells look good. There is a... Oh, no, that's nothing. That's just part of the carpet. Rear seats. They're in good condition except for a big stain there. All the glass is good. No chips or dings in the windshield. go ahead and... Oh, didn't pop it. I could have sworn I did. It is a two-piece hatch, so you got the rear glass, and then the tailgate. This summer I did have to... I got this wonderful floor mat for holiday from one of my relatives, and then I did have to cut out a new floor for my cargo bay here because it was completely, the cardboard was completely warped and torn to bits. There's a donut spare with all your tire tools back here. Little rust in the bottom. I did have to put some caulking around the seals. The hatch seals, as you can see, I had to caulk the heck out of it because it was leaking pretty bad, but seems to have fixed the problem. Yeah, never did like the chintzy cardboard floors in these cars, so go ahead and start her up. As you can see, there are no warning lights on the dashboard. That was a cold start, and you could hear the authority with which she started. But again, there are no check engine lights. Only two of the speakers work all the time. The two front ones work intermittently, which is kind of disappointing. But yeah, put a new muffler on the car, but somebody deleted the resonator a long time ago. It's a little pea shooter exhaust. Go ahead and rev the engine from... She does have a nice little growl, which is kind of fun, but there's no bite to that growl, so all in all, she's a good little car. I do have all the service records and receipts for everything that I've done to this car anyhow. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and have a very happy holidays and good luck to you. Bye.